Hi guys, BoylerRoom here. Just a quick update on Festival of the Lost, which is coming out again, returning on October 25th through to November the 8th. Now, that's tomorrow for us here in Australia, although by the time this gets uploaded, it'll probably be tomorrow for everyone else as well. The thing is, there's no word on when it's actually being released. Will it be reset, or will it more likely be the usual event release time around 10 AM Pacific Daylight Savings Time, which for us in Australia equates to 4 AM on the East Coast, or 3 AM if you're in Queensland, 3:30 here in Adelaide, and that makes it 1 AM in Western Australia. For everyone else around the place, I'm sure you know what your usual event times are. It's the same time that Trials comes out and Iron Banner. Now, I've got a link to the official Festival of the Lost trailer released by Bungie and Destiny the Game in the description below, so check that out. I've got little clips of it throughout this video and screenshots, so check it out. It's kind of cool. Now, a lot of this information that is in this video is coming from information data mined by various community members and has been posted on Reddit, which I've also put a link to that in the description below. But what we know is we've got these rewards coming to us, as far as we can tell, from Festival of the Lost, and they include new masks, new emblems, ghosts, emotes, shaders, a new Sparrow, and new ornaments. So I'm pretty keen to see these things in my inventory, and just from the trailer alone, some of them look pretty cool. So we're talking about new ghosts like the Deviled Shell and the Ghost, which looks pretty impressive. Looks pretty silly. And emotes like Howl and Terrify, they look kind of cool. And new shaders like Candlelight and Unquiet Spirit, which are featured in the trailer. There's a third shader available as well called Sea of Tears, which is not featured in the trailer, well, as far as I could see, especially when they were showing the shaders, but you might have been able to pick it out. The new Sparrow, the S35 Jealousy, is shown here, and that looks kind of cool, that green glow. If you like green and you're into these types of funky things, then this will be interesting for you. Now, the new masks, we've got Axis mask, a Firewolf mask, which looks like it's one of those rare type masks, because when we check out later how we get all these things, it's in the possible items section rather than guaranteed items section of the Treasure of the Lost. We've got a Ghost mask, a Lost Prince mask, so the good old Prince Aldrin, I like that one. Revenant mask, which is a bit wacky, a bit out there. Saladin, Siva, and a Wolf mask, as well as some old favourites returning from last year, like Atheon, Skolas, Eris, Cryptarch or Master Rahul, and the Engrams, Petra, so on and so forth. So check those out. So it looks like we can get these items by doing quests, and it seems to me that the quests are going to be coming either from Eva Levante and people in the Iron Temple, or as you go through the quest, it might be just one long quest that involves seeing Eva Levante, Tyrakan, and Saladin as well. Now, I can't tell if there's more than one quest or just one long quest line, but we do have a bunch of quest steps available to us, and some of these quest steps involve doing specific activities while wearing certain masks. Now, some of these activities include finishing a stolen rune in the Court of Oryx, and also finishing a heroic strike while wearing a mask. So that could be a bit of a challenge for some people, especially if they're doing the Siva Crisis heroic strikes, wearing masks that may not have any light level attached to them. That's going to be a bit of fun. And new ornaments as well. Now, this has been talked about a fair bit in the community. It's available on This Week at Bungie and in a bunch of other different videos I've seen around the place. But we can see these Bad Juju ornaments, Dragon's Bane and Hoodoo. And then we've also seen the ornaments floating around for Red Death and Thorn. Now, I think they look kinda cool, but Bad Juju is the only one that has confirmed ornaments. Bungie have said the others may still change before they're released. Now, I don't know how likely that is given that it's being released in tomorrow, but we'll see. We also told that Last Word and Black Spindle will also be getting ornaments by the end of the year, so I expect those to be released in Sparrow Racing League. Now, Eververse Trading Company is selling these Treasures of the Lost, and you can see them just here, and they will have all of these items in it. Now you can see all the masks on the left here. Some of them are the old ones from last year, and some of them are the new ones that I've already mentioned. And then on the right you can see some of these new items like the ornaments that you can see there, and then those additional masks like the Firewolf mask and so on and so forth, the Sparrow. So I don't know how much we'll be able to get these or how often we'll be able to get these, whether we'll have to spend silver to get them, which is likely, but I'm hoping that the candy bags that Eva Levante will get, and candy that we'll be able to get from killing enemies in PvP and in PvE, will give us enough materials to go back to Eva Levante and then start gathering these Treasures of the Lost. Given that we've only got 2 weeks, there's going to be a fair bit of farming there for us to get all the stuff that we want out of Festival of the Lost. The new emotes I think are looking pretty cool. I'm pretty keen to get some of the old ones, but I don't think that they'll be available, unfortunately. I personally really wanted that zombie dance with the good old Thriller Michael Jackson moves in it. That said, there's not much more for me to talk about in this particular video. We've got a whole bunch more consumables, which are all cosmetic items, but beware, if you activate them, they do last for quite a time. Some of them last for a day, 24 hours, and can make it difficult for you to see at times different things. Some of them only last for 30 minutes, so if you're not doing anything terribly important, then hey, why don't you pop it and then change your head to a giant pumpkin, whatever it is that you like to do. But what I want to say is enjoy the 2-week Festival of the Lost Guardians. I hope to make the most of it. I hope to see you in game. If you got something out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, tell your friends, and you know what, you can find me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Twitch. BoylerRoom81 is my gamer tag on Xbox One. It's also my handle on all of those. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.